Hello folks, I'm back again with another video. Tonight we're going to talk about the story of me and Glenda and how we met before she falls asleep. Well, from what she's told me, it all started back in July of 2015. She did a Google search for sexy men, and my picture came up, and and had my Facebook account. So she went ahead. Why not? Just go ahead and message me. Pretty sexy between George Clooney and Brad Pitt. So why wouldn't she want to talk to me?
It's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
No, I'm not searching for the Googles of a lot of men. Oh my God.
Oh, well. Then it started back in July 2nd, 2015. Our friends. Yeah, it's 2015.
Oh, okay.
Our friends, Mark and Jessica Roberts, wanted me to start talking with her. So I said, okay. I sent a message to her on Facebook. We started talking and went on from there for a little while. About July, so about 9 months later, I actually flew to the Philippines and met her for the first time. There's one right now, that's fine. I flew to the Philippines and met her for the first time. And a guy like me, I only went to Mexico one time on a cruise. And I went with some friends, so flying halfway around the world by yourself, it's not knowing where you're going and what's going to happen.
Honey, why is it you've been in Mexico?
I went on the cruise.
Who?
Me and Wayne and some friends went on the cruise.
It's your girlfriend there?
No one was there. Just me and Wayne and some friends.
Oh, some friends.
Just same people Wayne goes on the cruise with every year.
Okay.
I went this time. No, I didn't have a girlfriend yet. So, flying halfway around the world to see a girl, talk to a girl you only talked to on the internet. So, it wasn't one of them mail order brides. I didn't go online and start looking for sexy Filipino women, because they already sent me one here, told me to talk to her. I didn't have to search for it. So we started talking and went over there and met her.
Who gave you my Facebook account?
Mark and Jessica.
Mark and Jessica.
Yeah, I already told them that.
You asked them. You're the one who asked them, or?
Yeah, they wanted to start talking, so that's when I messaged you.
Oh, okay. You asked them if they have a friend. And then Jessica and Mark tell you about me.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
So that's how we met. Not no mail order bride or me on some websites looking for women. I actually went through trusted friends. So went over to the Philippines. It was 23 hours of flying from Pensacola to Houston to Hawaii, then Hawaii to Guam, then from Guam on into Manila. And that's where she met me. Her and her friend were waiting there at the airport for me. I knew that she was short whenever I got there.
What is your first impression when you arrived in the Philippines, the airport?
I knew you were short, so really my first impression was, wow, she is just as beautiful as the pictures I've seen. Even more.
Beautiful.
So what was your first impression of me?
You look like a giant.
I look like a giant.
Yeah, because you're 6'5" and I'm just 4'10". Oh my god, it's awkward. I think that, oh my god, Jason, I think he's a giant. You know, he's so tall and big. I think he's so fat. Oh my god.
I'm fat.
Yeah, you're fat at the time.
Fat at the time.
First time we met, you're fat.
But I worked all that fat off by the time I left. All that walking we did.
Yeah.
We did a lot of walking. Climbing the mountain to see Mary.
Yeah. What else?
We went swimming at Conagal Island.
No, what place do you like in Maasin?
What place did I like?
Yeah.
Well, Conagal was fun. I enjoyed that place. Nice. Pretty. Blue water.
Yeah. So relaxing, right?
Climbing the mountain to see Mary was nice. I liked that. That big statue of Mary.
Yeah.
And then when we went snorkeling, wherever that was.
It's in Padre Burgos, honey. The one that.
Yeah, but what was the name? What was the place called?
I don't
that
know.
We went?
I don't know. It's a. I don't.
Was it a
remember.
fishery or?
Yeah, fishery. Near in Padre Burgos, boundary of Padre Burgos. I don't know. I don't know where.
Got to actually pet the fish and feed them.
Yeah, we do have snorkeling, and we do see a lot of sea animals like stingray, claw.
Turtles.
Yeah, turtles like
the big turtles.
It's I think
big sea turtles.
I think it's so big, right?
Yeah, but the water was deep, so it didn't look like it was right there at us. It looked the turtle looked so small, but it really is a big turtle.
And I see some squid too.
Squid?
Yeah.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Squid. We didn't see no sharks though.
Oh, I don't want to see shark, honey.
We need to go swimming with the whales next time we go.
But the second time we go to the ocean park too.
So, the first time we met, went to her province, met her family, met her parents. They all seemed to like me pretty well.
What is your impression with my family?
Family loved me. They opened up their arms and accepted me for who I was.
But you are scared when
Yeah, I'm scared from meeting people I don't know.
I can sense that you're scared.
Your dad don't speak much English. Your mom speaks a little English. Dad speaks less.
Yeah, my dad is always do that. She's not talkative just like my mom.
Yeah. But we had a good time. I enjoyed myself over there. So I came back home, went back to work, back to the grind.
When you first time you met me, honey, can you tell that you want to marry me?
The first time I met you, I knew I loved you.
Yeah, but there's
and I was trying to get to know you, see who you were.
Yeah.
As a person.
When was the time that you want to marry me?
Well, I knew whenever I met you, that time we spent together down there, I knew it because you're not materialistic and you're not going to blow all my money. You had to do a good job as a teacher. I never had to send you money. to help you with things. You had your own money. I'd send you some money, some things every once in a while, just out of the kindness of my heart. Pay your cell phone.
But not all the time.
No, not all the time. I did sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'd send you money and flowers and
Money?
chocolates and
You never
stuff.
send me
Yes,
money.
I did send you money.
That's the money that when I lost my wallet.
Yes.
Do you think, honey, why is it my wallet is...
I don't know why it happened, what happened, where it went.
Because I'm in the contest with my...
You're at a school function.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other people around.
Yeah, it's in a gym. We have a fight for the championship for the badminton, the one that I train. That I left my bag at one side of the court, in the badminton court, and you know
that's what happened.
I'm not aware that I left because it's the time when my children was playing, so I need to coach them at that time. When I found out, oh my God, my wallet is not there, and my cell phone, I never lost my phone because I also do
taking pictures.
Taking picture. I just left my wallet and the bag in that corner, and I also lost my badminton.
Your racket?
Right? It's so expensive, you know.
Yeah.
But I retrieved that racket the following day.
You retrieved it the following day.
Yeah.
You found someone that had it.
Yeah, my children left it in the restroom, I think, and then the facility of the auditorium or the court or the gym told me that there's a badminton racket. So I described what's the racket that I have, and it matched with the description of the racket that they get. So I left. I lost my wallet and I lost my badminton. But the following day, I recover. Is it recover? Recover my badminton racket the following day. But my wallet lost it at that day. Good thing that Jason sent me some money because I can't go home without money, and my children also needs what's that? Jeepney fare to go home.
They needed jeepney fare.
Yeah, jeepney fare to go back to the school. So thank you for that. That's the money.
So the first time you met me, you thought I was a giant.
Yeah, I thought that you're a giant. Oh my God.
You and your friend were there.
Yeah, and they told me that, oh, Ate, he is so tall. Oh my God, that's the reaction. And me too. That's also my first reaction.
So we finally met. We got a taxi. We took me to the hotel, and been flying all that time. Little snacks throughout the day, no real food. I was hungry. So first place we went to eat, Shakey's. Something you don't see in the U.S. much anymore is Shakey's. I was surprised. I haven't seen one since the mid-'80s. But it was good.
Shakey's.
It was good.
It's made in 80s?
I haven't seen one in the U.S. since the mid-'80s. 85, something like that. It's the last time I ever went.
So, honey.
So 30 years later, I finally went to another Shakey's.
But it's so expensive though.
Yeah,
Cheers
that
is so
that was expensive there because we were in the tourist part of Manila.
Yeah, we were in Makati area at that time.
The business center where a lot of businesses and people with money hang around there.
Yeah, but no, for me it's so expensive. I don't want to go Shakey's most of the time. Maybe once a year. You know, teachers, when you're a teacher, yeah, you have a lot of money. You can still afford to go some that kind of restaurant, but you know, I prefer not to go there. I'm good in money.
You prefer Jollibee.
Not most of the time.
Oh, you like Jollibee.
I like Jollibee together with my sister, and I miss her so much.
So, after that first night in Manila, we left there and went back to the airport and caught a plane and flew to Tacloban, which is there on the island of Leyte, where she's from.
No, I'm not from Tacloban.
No, I did not say you were from Tacloban.
Yeah.
I said it's on the island of Leyte where you're from.
Okay.
So, she's from Mawson. And from Tacloban to Mawson, where she lives, is a 3-hour ride in a van.
Yeah.
Going around mountains, no guardrails, drivers doing 65, 70 miles an hour, middle of the night, you can't see hardly the road, and a lot of road construction, so there's one-way roads, and people just stop on the other side. There's nobody directing traffic. You just flying around roads doing 65, 70 miles an hour around the mountains with no guardrails.
And sometimes it goes 80 and
Yeah,
90.
he'd go 80 or 90.
But the bad thing is that he's so big with the in the van.
Yeah, I was sitting in the back of the van
And then
with all the suitcases because I couldn't really fit in the
just-
regular seats, and I had to wait for someone to get out of the van that was riding up front before I could get a seat that I could fit in. Oh, that's the thing about a big person in the Philippines. It's not easy.
Yeah, because the van is just designed for Filipino.
Yeah, Filipino-sized people.
Yeah, and they charge double.
Because I'm fat.
Yeah, and fat and big, the size of the chair. Oh my God, and he cannot go straight. He can sit straight, right, honey?
I was having to lay in the back with all the luggage on top of the suitcases.
It's so hard. I wish I could have a video at that time so anybody can see what's the hard work or hard
What's even worse is riding in the jeepneys. I'm having to bend over because them things are about 4 foot tall for the ceilings. Filipinos are even bending down to get in them. But I'm over 6 foot tall, having to bend down and break my back. So I'm trying to sit at the back of the jeepney where everybody else wants to sit because it's easy to get in and out. But everyone we rode in, I had to walk all the way to the front of it, hunched over, breaking my back.
I think it's good. It's good if Jason's neck will just like a turtle, it just hide so he can he can fit in the van. Just hide. I just wish that he's a turtle, you know.
Look like a turtle.
Yeah, I just wish that you can be a turtle because when a turtle when you ride a van, you can hide your head at the scale, or what's that? back of the turtle, so it's comfortable for you to sit. But at the time for 3 hours, oh my God, 3 hours just like this.
And then if we didn't ride a jeepney, we were riding in her father's motorcycle with the sidecar. And me riding in that sidecar still wasn't big enough. I had to stick my legs out the sidecar. It had holes cut in it. And so I had to stick my legs out of it just to fit in it.
Yeah, because all the motorcycle, jeepney, multi-van, multi-cab, it's not designed for a big man. Like if you're big and tall, I think you need to adjust yourself and be patient, because the vehicle there, most of the vehicle are not designed for the big and tall. So if you're going to the Philippines, make sure that you have patience.
Yes, you need patience. Especially if you're somebody that likes to get places on time. The Philippines, they don't care about time. You have an appointment set with somebody at 10 a.m. They may not show up till 12,
Oh
1
my
o'clock.
God. No, honey.
No,
It's just 1 hour.
1 hour plus.
1 hour, yeah.
That's the thing. Me and Mark talk all the time about Filipino time. It's PT. We say we're going to meet here at 12 o'clock PT. So that's Filipino time. So it may be 1, 2 o'clock before we're able to meet up.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about the Filipino, because we are not on time.
So
I think some the Filipino, if you're talking about American people, you should be on time because they don't like it.
Now over here, we get ready to go somewhere. I get my keys, get my phone, my wallet, grab some water, a couple other things I may need. And I say, all right, let's go. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I said, all right. So I head out the door. I told her, lock up when you come out. So, all right. I get out, crank up the car. I'm waiting out there 10, 15 minutes sometime. And she's bringing half of the refrigerator with her, expecting to eat so she don't spend money on eating. She's bringing like half the refrigerator, bucket of rice and all kinds of stuff. And this girl, she can't go a meal without rice. And I expected that. Coming from an Asian culture, you're going to eat rice.
Rice is rice. We cannot live without rice because rice is our life.
Well, last time I was in the hospital, I was there for a few days, and she asked me, so, you think next time we come, they'll let me bring my rice cooker? I was like, I guess there's a bunch of Filipino women, nurses walking around working also. Just come over here, we'll just put a big old pig right here and cook it also up here in the room with some rice and have a big old bulldog fight up here.
Yeah.
Rice and lechon and some lumpia and all kinds of vegetables and shrimp and crabs. They'll all be coming and bringing food. We'll just have a big old party while I'm up here in the hospital.
Yeah.
Then I spent some time there in her place, her province where she's from. She showed me around, met some of her friends that were there. Real pretty place. The beaches were beautiful, and I loved it.
Do you prepare to stay, make a house there?
Yeah, of course.
Or in Makati?
Yeah.
Which
I'd rather stay in your place.
Yeah, in my province, right?
I'd rather stay there.
Yeah. I have a house in Taguig also in Cavite, but I don't like to stay in Taguig or Cavite because,
No beach.
no beach, there's no extracurricular activities that
And she
you
don't
want to
like going
enjoy.
shopping.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That I don't like to go shopping. I just want to go mountain climbing. What's
Go to the
that?
beach.
Yeah, nature. I like nature so much.
So I'm the one that spends money, and she jumps on me every time I spend $1 or two, even on her. She don't want me spending money on her. But I do it out of love.
Because I'm good in money.
Yes, she's very good at money, which I'm not the best. But I'm getting better at it.
I'm good in budgeting money. I'm good in making money.
Yes, you're good at making money.
Yeah.
She's a very smart businesswoman, what I have here.
Yeah.
The Lord really blessed me with her. And I thank Him for that every day.
But I'm not good in cooking, honey.
And that's fine. I'll handle that.
I'm not good in cooking because I'm not good in eating.
But I'm good at eating, So I spent some time there. We went on, did some sightseeing and stuff around her area.
What are the places that you've been there? You've been there?
What did Canigal?
Canigal, what else?
The mountain to see Mary.
And then we've been in Burgos.
Snorkeling.
Snorkeling. And Banahaw.
Banahaw.
Yeah, the spring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The freshwater spring where we went swimming.
And we've been in Padre Burgos also. But you never remember that we've been in Padre Burgos too.
No, I was too distracted by your beauty.
The snorkeling is in Padre Burgos.
Where we went snorkeling was Padre Burgos.
Yeah, the one that is the place where that's Erwin, and what's that? Who's that, honey? In Padre Burgos? You see in the YouTube, have a YouTube channel.
Tim?
Tim.
Ah, yeah, where Tim
That's
K is.
Tim and what's the wife?
Kristen,
yeah. It's in Padre Burgos. We've been there, so we see the port of going to Limasawa, but he can't remember it because it's just an hour trip.
And then we spent our time sightseeing and doing all the stuff around there.
And we stay where we stay.
We stayed at the Pentagon
Resorts, yeah.
It's not there no more. It's done shut down. But it was a nice place.
Yeah.
I spent my time there. It was getting time to come back home. So we caught a ferry boat. Where was the ferry? Where'd we catch it at? The boat?
From Canigal to Masin?
No, when we went to Cebu.
Ah, okay. From Bato to Cebu.
Batoto?
Cebu.
Batoto.
Bato to Cebu City.
Bato to Cebu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, where we caught the boat to Cebu.
Yeah, to Cebu. Then we've been in Cebu to Manila, right?
Yeah, we caught the plane from Cebu to Manila.
Yeah.
But that's where the guy tried to steal my luggage, was on the ferry.
Yeah.
Well, we're riding on an outdoor ferry, and you got like maybe 200 more people riding on the ferry with you. And you got bunk beds. It's all out. It's not enclosed. It's all open. you'll have a roof up over you, but it's still open. And people sleeping on bunk beds on a ferry overnight.
And then when the boat was in Cebu, we're now docking from that boat. Some of the passenger, I don't know, it's a passenger or it's a, I don't know if it's a passenger or no. Grab the luggage.
Grab my suitcase.
The suitcase of Jason, and I thought I was in the CR at the time when I see that he grabbed the suitcase of Jason. I thought, oh no, I shouted, no honey, that's your bag. What did you do? And
I chased him down.
Yeah.
He finally let go and took off before I got to him, so I got my luggage back.
Yeah, and if you're a foreigner, you should be careful and be watchful with your bag and the luggage, because a lot of people are not, they are so bad that they will snatch your bag or anything, especially in Cebu. They are not trustworthy.
Not trustworthy.
Yeah,
Right.
they are not trustworthy because they grab your bag without your permission. They just grab it, and I think they grab all the things that you have. Your passport
I think my passport was in there at the time. My tickets were anyway. My plane tickets. So then we left there. We got on a plane from Cebu, flew back to Manila. I had to catch my plane the next day. So I never spent much time in Manila for the first trip. I saw it most of it from the air, from the plane. So I came back home, started back to the working grind, still talking to her, try to talk to her every day, but then she don't have a good internet connection, so I can't talk to her all the time while she was there. She was busy with her friends, busy teaching.
I'm busy with my work. I'm workaholic. That's the bad thing about me. Oh,
So
not much.
I couldn't really talk to her every day, but we at least tried to talk 5 days out of the week if we could. She tried sometimes to get a place where she could get a connection so we could talk. So yeah, it was another 2 years before I was able to go back.
2 years?
2 years before I was able to go back.
Okay, 2 years.
No, 15.
2000.
Yeah, 16 is when so it was another 2 years. In 18 when I went back.
Yeah.
So I had to go back because we did all the paperwork to get her K1 visa, her fiance visa, so she could come over.
Because the rapid visa told me that it is the best thing if Jason will go back, will go in the Philippines to me to spend with me in the interview at the U.S. Embassy, so I can have 100% assurance that that they will not deny my application for my K1 visa. So that's the reason why Jason wants to go back to the Philippines just to see me and be there at the U.S. Embassy during my interview.
So I went back to the Philippines, and I actually got to spend time in Manila this time. We did a lot. There was more work than fun because we were going place to place, doing different things, getting prepared for our interview was the most of it. But we did have time. We went to Ocean Park, Got to see a lot of the penguins, sea lions.
Sea lions. We have a sea lions show. The penguins, a lot of animals, right, honey?
Mm-hmm. And then where was that park we went to where the guy took our picture?
Luneta Park.
Alanito Park.
What's your experience in Luneta Park, honey?
It was nice. It was a big park, lots of people. It was nice, real pretty. No trash around.
And then
We rode the horse and buggy.
and he experienced to have street massage.
A massage.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
remember
I
that.
remember the massage.
Yeah, and we ride Kalesa, and then
Kalesa, what's
yeah,
that? The
horse.
The horse and buggy.
The horse and buggy. We've been riding the horse and buggy. But
The guy tried to charge us extra.
But you should be careful. You should be careful with that. When they know that you have a foreigner go with you, they will charge you more.
If there's not a set price written down on a sign somewhere, they will charge extra just because you're a foreigner. They think all Americans are rich.
Yeah, and I think that at the time, I know I'm a Filipina. I know that the price is in the chart, that the price is fixed, and they charge you more when you ride that one. They never tell you at the first time you ride. They just tell you, oh, you need to pay extra money, extra for having. Oh my God, why is it you don't tell us before we ride that one? So we will know. It's just 1 hour drive. We've been in we've been in Manila, Luneta, and we go to Intramuros, and going to Escolta, and then I told the guy that we need to stop at the Chinatown. Yeah, at the Chinatown. But the guy mark up the price. Oh my God. I know. I have been a foreigner, but the bad thing is that don't be, what's that, honey? Take advantage.
Greedy.
Yeah, don't take advantage, because I'm a Filipina. I know the price. You need to set the price first before you let us in your buggy. It doesn't mean that you're taking advantage. That's why bad things about the Filipino is that they take advantage if you have a foreigner. If somebody if you have a company with a foreigner, they always take advantage for that. And I've been in Manila a long time. I've been spent there for 15 or 16 or 17 years. And then they can't fool me, because I've been so long, and they always take advantage. That's the bad thing about the Filipino also. You should be watchful.
So, second trip in Manila. It was fun. There were some fun things we did. Well, I guess that's the story of how we met. We'll have to make another video later. I've got an idea for another video later that I'm going to do with Glenda.
Yeah.
And we're going to get that together soon. So be watching.
The experience in Manila is very, very realistic, and
yes.
Yeah. We will do that in the next video, because you should watch and you should learn, because I want you to know that there are some reality that you must learn at that video too. So see you next time.
So, from us to you, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my video channel. Hit the bell. You'll see my pretty face next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank
And
you.
good night. You'll see my